Hi everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel. Thank you for being here. It's great to be back. I'm honestly super excited to be back. I've got the NWO feature with the black and white going on. I think it's really cool. I kind of want to keep it like that. So we're doing that, and I'm really glad to be back for UFC Underground 12. It's been a while since we had a UFC pay-per-view. It was an ecstatic pay-per-view. The heavyweight champion of the world is now Tyson Fury in our UFC Universe mode. Big things have happened. We've got a huge, colossal main event tonight that we'll see in the heavyweight division as well, as Brock Lesnar will take on Cyril Gane. That is in our main event. But for right now, what is up, Tegan Man? How are you? It is great to be back. And right now, folks, in the lightweight division, the 3-5 Mark Jacasey will take on the 0-3 Michael Chandler. That fight happens right here, right now at UFC Underground 12. As you see, I changed the little camera thing. It's not as wide anymore, like a big circle before, or kind of that, like a weird rectangle. And I wanted to change that to where we had more access to see the game. And so because of that, that's what I wanted to do. Have an amazing day, bro. Thank you, man. You too, bro. Thank you. Did someone just start a party? I hope not. They did start a party like right now. Oh no. That's how I was expecting. But I'm honestly super thrilled, super excited to be back. It's honestly great to be. We've got Mark Jacasey and Michael Chandler. A little bit of a shocking set of performances for Michael Chandler. His first loss to Khabib. He's lost 2 other fights on top of that. We're just kind of wondering, where does Michael Chandler go from here? He has to try to beat Mark Jacasey if he wants to be on the right track. It's a horrible start being 0-3. Jacasey's 3-5. That said, Jacasey's been on a better track out of it, but at least Jacasey has won 3 fights. One of those against Conor McGregor, a technical stoppage. And if you don't know who it's about, Mark Jacasey will be in the red trunks, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Chandler in the blue. Let me actually make sure that I normally try to have my chat screen up, not only on my PS5, but a lot of times the PS5 will glitch out on me. So I try to avoid that issue by actually having it on my laptop so I can see it. It's also why I'll be updating the records and rankings as we go out through the show. If you are brand new to this series, welcome. Every fighter has a record from the fights that they have fought previously. Casey 3-5, Chandler 0-3. So I do know that the UFC, if you will, production, I guess, wise, or our producing of streams has changed quite a bit. I do want to apologize about that. Just because of everything we've been doing, it's been a little bit hard. I did want to keep up doing UFC stuff, just to see what I had time for in my schedule this week.
Nice 1-2 there.
Damn, he caught him with that uppercut. That was a nasty uppercut from Jacasey. He has rocked Mike Chandler's hat. He has Mike Chandler on the defensive. He missed that spinning back fist. Jacasey's done a great job so far of kind of mixing up his strikes. I will say that. And now Chandler trying to find that 1-2 combination, finally doing something. It's actually kind of, it temporarily rocked Jacasey, but he had a great recovery, and he's right back in this thing. A lot of people said that they don't see this fight going 3 rounds, and you know, I have to agree. I think we will see a stoppage by round number 2. That was a massive right hand. And an emphatic round number 1 on both sides. It's a little bit difficult to say who necessarily won that round. Like, if I have to lean, I think just barely, I think Mark Jacasey had landed more strikes than oh my gosh, wow, Michael Chandler. I almost call him Tyson Chandler. The basketball player, good lord, retired basketball player at that. I don't know, like when you look at the significant strikes, you could kind of lean in favor of Michael Chandler. I do feel like he had a little bit more of high impact offense, and his consistency was, I feel, a little bit more efficient than Mark Jacasey's was. Oh my god, that kick to the skull! For a quick moment, Mark Jacasey was seeing stars, and he still might possibly trying to shake the cobwebs out of his skull at the moment. That was a beautiful roundhouse for Michael Chandler, man. You see how when Chandler strikes, he's trying to close that distance. He's going for that 1-2 punch. He's trying to at least apply combinations. Oh my God, what a shot! Jacasey may be in the best spot, but he didn't try to capitalize with attacking him on the ground. Now, this is a bad spot to be in. Michael Chandler is a good wrestler on the ground. You've got to be very careful from here. This could be potentially a danger zone for Mark Jacasey. I mean, we don't normally see. Started. I don't know. I'm in the middle of streaming. But like I was saying, as I'm trying to check my phone for notifications. But no, you know, when you have this type of situation, this does not benefit Mark Jacasey well. We know Mark Jacasey is an okay wrestler, but where he is more successful is on the stand-up. So this is a very situation to be in, because Michael Chandler in this situation could easily dominate and out-wrestle Mark Jacasey, I deal with ease, and we're seeing that right here. Now, Michael Chandler is in the dominant position. This could be something that Mark Jacasey regrets, depending on what Chandler decides to do here. There's a myriad of options. You can try to go for an armbar. You can try to go for more ground and pound. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's going for that ground and pound, trying to disorient Mark Jacasey, trying to see if he can open up an opening where he can try to grab the arm, go to side control to do some more effective offense. And it looks to be that there is an open cut on the right eye of Mark Jacasey. It's bleeding quite a bit. He's actually bleeding on the canvas. Oh my goodness, it's looking nasty.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the
It's serious ground and pound, but it's not consistent. You know, he's only hitting one shot here, one shot there. It's kind of saving. Well, I see this later. Now he's gonna hit like two-piece combinations there, but this is. If I'm the judge, right, and I'm seeing, well, Jacasey got dropped this round, well, Chandler got dropped, so now we got to factor in ground control. This is not good for Jacasey, who almost could have gotten finished. We're going to round number 3. I'm surprised we actually got this far into the fight. But now the question is, do you see that fight because of ground control? Do you see that round because of ground control alone going to Michael Chandler, or do you think that Mark Jacasey did enough to outscore Chandler? Now, for my opinion, I'm leaning a little bit towards Michael Chandler in round number 2. I think 10-9 is a very accurate. Oh my God, he got him right in the kidney. That is not where you want to be if you're Jacasey. He's got to be careful here. He's got to protect the body. Those kidney and liver shots are not fun. They will drop you within an instant.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, shoots for the double leg takedown. Looked to be a good entry. Unable to finish the job.
Why is this thing like going crazy right now? So weird. You see how Chandler is systematically. Oh, he drops Jacasey again. This is not good for Mark Jacasey. Michael Chandler trying to put the finishing touches, and Mark Jacasey survives the onslaught of Michael Chandler's high-powered offense.
And now the damage is about to start.
I said I would say 10-9, maybe Jacasey in round number 1, but 10-9 Chandler in round number 2. But right now, Michael Chandler is easily winning this round because of the fact he just oh my God, what a haymaking shot, man. It dropped Michael Chandler. Oh, that's a nice hook.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
So these guys are putting an absolute show. This is how we kick off Underground, man. This is going to be a tough one to call, but I do still think because of how Chandler was able to be a little bit more aggressive with the ground and pound, something that Jacasey has been able to do this round so far, at least yet, that may lead to Chandler getting a 10-9. It's plenty of time left for a finish. We got a minute and 40 seconds left in this fight.
Able to check the high kicks.
Ooh, that was a solid shot, man. And he's got Jacasey rocked. This is not good. Jacasey's stumbling around. He's on wobbly legs. Jacasey's left eye is just an open gash. It looks like he came out of a scene from a horror movie. Turn for a takedown again. Yeah, I knew it. I think Chandler may have done enough. If he can kind of hold this on this position, prove that he's got dominant control the rest of this round. Oh, never mind. It's not looking good for Jacasey, man. How is Jacasey hanging in there? There's 25 seconds left. Will we see a finish? Oh my goodness! What's up, Reginald? How's it going, man? Damn, what a shot.
Way to hide that leg punch.
3 rounds are over. And this was a complete war, but I do think round of 1 you can give to Mark Casey, but I think Michael Chandler did just enough. Round number 2, we had a lot of ground control from Michael Chandler. He dominated most of half the round at least. And then in round number 3, he dropped Casey, I believe, twice, and still was able to land an effective takedown and have some decent ground control. I do believe. 30-27. Whoa, 30-27. 10 minutes ago in Chandler. Michael Chandler gets his first win in the UFC, 1-3 in the octagon. He puts Mark Casey at 3-6. Big win for Chandler, something he really needed after 3 straight losses. Finally in the win column, a big night for Michael Chandler. What a big fight, folks. As we go to the next fight of the night, that next fight being, let me see here with my scorecard thing. It'll be Jessica Ai taking on Layla Young. Jessica Ai in the this is in the women's 5 division. The 1-6 Jessica Ai will take on the 2-5 Layla Young. This fight is up next. Both fighters not having the best of luck in this division. That's definitely been proven over the course of 2 years that we've almost been doing this. Like we got this in August 2020, I believe this game came out, and 2021. Yeah, so almost 2 years this game has been out, and the career for Jessica Ai, the trajectory, if you will, has been awful. 1-6 is not a fun. I want to update the rankings and records for the last fight. I get my trusty laptop. Everything I do on here is actually how I kind of manage everything, and WordPad is a wonderful thing. Not WordDoc, WordPad. But honestly, that Jacasey versus Chandler fight arguably won for the record books, the history books, if you will. I mean, seeing what we just saw, that was an absolute war go down completely. I said Layla Young coming in 2-5, Jessica Ai 1-6.
If your opponent has in the clinch, pull it
Ai
down
in the blue, Young in the white and black trunks.
Clear that collar tie, reach back inside and try to find space.
The women's 5 division, I feel, has over time been taken by storm by the likes of Caitlin Kukagan, by the likes of the 2-time champ. Have you seen the anime show called, what was it called? Dot Hack Sign. No, but that sounds interesting. What is that about? Man, besides it's anime show, but I have actually not heard of that.
Is that something you feel as a fighter?
I like that, yes, and she's in the zone. See everything that she throws.
That is relatively interesting. I've actually never heard of that before.
Great punch landed with so much power.
It's like like I have a very big like disconnect when it comes to like anime. Like I am very behind. Like I am still on like One Piece, you know. I told myself I was gonna get into like shows like Attack on Titan and things like that. Never really had the time to kind of go into it. Like I'm always up for like suggestions from you guys. Like, yeah, I don't really watch TV that much. Like Hulu is my television. Hulu and ESPN Plus. Like, I just spent like watching.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight.
I pumped for. I'm actually scared for it. If I'm gonna be honest with you, Hunter, there is something that is like preventing me from getting that game, and I don't know what is. Like I feel like I've gotten over the buyer's remorse from 2K20, but I feel that there is something really missing from that game, from what we've seen.
Those hands never leave.
And I have not figured it out yet. Because I'm like,
most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Okay, well we're seeing the great graphics, we're seeing the basic things of animation and how things are working smooth. Like everything that they're showing is semi-reminiscent to what we've seen in W2K20. Like I haven't sat there and have been like, okay, this is this and this is that. Like the GM mode, which is the most like popular feature ever, is a watered down version that just has more creativity on trying to pick a venue. And for me, I'm doing that in real life, like with my own wrestling company. So I'm not necessarily looking forward to doing gym mode. I'm doing gym mode in 2006, and I want to do it in 2007 eventually. You know, so I'm
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right.
Trying to figure out exactly like, is it worth me getting? It's kind of where I'm at the moment.
That hurt her opponent very, very badly.
But I'm definitely scared for that game to come out. I told myself that I was gonna get W2K22, and I don't see myself getting it anymore. I'm just not convinced that the game is gonna be a good product yet.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
And I hope for my sake I'm wrong.
To land the straight punch yet again. You know she's got the reach advantage, and she is making sure it counts in this
Gran Turismo 7 looks really interesting. I think for me, realistically, like I've realized that I've been having fun with a couple of different games lately. Like I've been really enjoying Apex Legends. So I kind of want to do something with Apex Legends in our channel's like series. I'm obviously keeping UFC. This is like what you guys seem to enjoy the most out of anything that I do. I want to occasionally do my Dead by Daylight videos about killer tier lists and like maybe what I'd like to do for perks or something like that, like fun clips. Wrestling is never going away on this channel. I should probably let that be known. Like I am firmly we will always have a wrestling series going on in this channel. Like whether it's a retro game of like 06 or 07 or 08, or maybe WTV 2K22. Like if I were to get it, I know me, and like I would want to get the deluxe edition specifically because I want to get the 3 days early access. I want to mess around with the roster and all the extra craziness. So for me, I am basically holding out until I think it comes out the 5th or the 8th. So I think I have till the 5th to really decide what I want to do with it, you know? And that's the big concern. It's like, oh, this would be the last game I get of till like next November coming up. So I've got to make the executive decision. Is this the game I truly want to get? And go from there. Because Gran Turismo is very much an option for me. I am missing out on a racing game, and I would like to probably revisit something that is necessarily challenging in a way. Also, I'm wearing a very old TNA Matt Hardy shirt.
What a punch. What a tricky head kick.
Yeah, it's funny. I've actually been like heavily paying attention to this Farley bout. My eyes are like, ugh. These two have actually gone to. Oh my God! What a shot, man! I would say these two have gone to actual. I'm kind of surprised at what we're seeing. Look at those knees to the face.
Oh, there it is, right to the outside of that lead leg. She lands the kick.
She did a great job.
And for my subscribers, don't worry, FIFA isn't going anywhere. If you guys did enjoy FIFA, the Club World Cup is still happening. I have about 2 months to try to finish that before the World Cup. Because this may be the last World Cup we actually do. Because EA lost the license to the international teams. Which is very scary. Oh my goodness, dropped there again, which is very scary. But what's even scarier is just guy trying to finish this fight. Look at the bloody mess that these two have put on this damn octagon. Holy heck. We have 2 minutes and 25 seconds basically left of this fight. This has been a war. Back on the ground. Now she's in this back swing position. Can Lily Young try to pull out a shocking victory over Jessica Ai? Oh, okay, we're back on the stand-up. When it comes to powerhouses, man, I will say this. There's very few who has the power of Lily Young. When she catches it, you will get dropped. Oh my God, brother, she's going to probably get dropped if she can't. Oh, it's over, stop the fight. Jessica Ai, a big knockout victory against Layla Young here tonight.
absolutely flush on the
Jessica went to war. She had one plan, one thing in mind, and that was to win this fight, and she does it by TKO's. Boom! Good night. First knockout of the night. It came in the very, final 2 minutes of round number 3, but what a war between these two. Take nothing away from Layla Young. And with that being said, in our, thing over here, so I'm trying to, make it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I realize I got this kind of, no? Much better. Congrats to Jessica. She is now 2-6 in the UFC. She puts Layla Young to 2-5. Sorry, to 2-6 as well. And this, folks, will be in the featherweight division, as the 1-3 Arnold Allen will take on the 1-3 Calvin Kattar. This fight happens next.
UFC featherweight division fight.
Some ginger ale going for me. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Arnold Allen in the red, Calvin Kattar in the blue. You know, it's funny, in real life, anytime we see Calvin Kattar, we know he's going to barely come out alive in his fights, man. I don't know how this guy has survived for as long as he honestly has. It's quite mesmerizing to actually witness. In all reality, it's insane. Let's see, as we actually are trying to update the records. For Jessica. Congrats, Jessica. 2-6. Good job, bro. I'm really hoping that they add more fighters for the women's division soon. That would be really, really nice to have more than 9 fighters per division.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Just misses there with the left.
Whew. Must miss Wilder with that one.
Working at trying to shut the liver down.
It's funny, Calvin Kattar's actually the one backing up, and normally Kattar invites going to absolute war, but now he's trying to get off on a heavy start. Great takedown. So this is rather shocking to see.
There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold.
Know when to hold him. He's got this, Arnold's got this guillotine in. He's got it pretty locked in. I'm not going to say. He's actually kind of leaned down. If he can hang on and try to choke it up, look at this way with the counter, the Von Flue choke. This is not a very fun position you want to be in. Arnold Allen could be in massive trouble. We have seen people lose championships after historic reigns off this submission. Is this going to be the one that put Arnold out of the way? Not today. He slips out and saves himself. Did I update the records? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect.
Just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn
sit there and figure out. There we go. We're on that one for both. Perfect. Gotcha. I got my records and standings updated for the last fight as well, and that right there is very important. Yeah, we have some very interesting fights tonight. We've got Brock Lesnar, Cyril Gane. We've got Alexander Rakic, Anthony Johnson. I was Joshua. Whoops. Adesanya versus Shemaev. We got Cejudo versus Perez, Tate versus a lot of big fights happening. Very exciting. We got a star-studded underground show for you guys. Loving an underground 12.
In round number 1, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round.
So my goal is to try to have a lot of Apex time this week, either streaming in a mass or like. Yeah, it's just like streaming in a mass.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like
when the punch is coming. He was gonna knee him in his Abdullah Oblongata if he didn't move.
To get out of the way and avoid those shots.
Oh, and there's the double leg.
Beautiful takedown again by Calvin Kattar.
Too good, too easy.
A solid double leg takedown.
Before he could even defend, he's already off his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg. We've got a bloody octagon in just 2 fights. I mean, we've got blood splayed all over the place. It's almost looking like Josh Bennett's Bloodsport or whatever it's called.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
These fans getting a little bloodthirsty in this crowd. My goodness.
He is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground.
This crowd just wants to see action. Screw all the technicalities.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes.
Because Allen turning it around, I'm very surprised at that. You know, Allen not really known for his wrestling, if you will.
Continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Back to his feet.
All right, Calvin. I said, you know, the approaches have definitely changed for the both of them. But, you know, like I said, we know when Calvin Kattar is on form, he's going to invite the contact. He's going to go on an all-out, slug-out war no matter what. And I've absolutely respected what Calvin Kattar has done in this fight. But Allen has not shied away from going for it. Allen has been more so the aggressor than Kattar has.
It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. He just knew he'd have to find the right opportunity and right time.
Feels a stiff elbow.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Missed that spinning back. Well, the spinning back was actually blocked.
30 seconds to go in round 2. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of.
Oh, okay, he's been getting. Oh, almost got caught that uppercut. Oh, he dropped him. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to round number 3. Kattar got dropped momentarily. Some people would actually probably have Arnold Allen winning this fight as we speak, and I wouldn't blame them. We're going to round number 3 again.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of.
Ginger Ale is amazing, folks.
Big body kick.
Nice body kick.
Punches blocked.
We've had 1 decision victory. We have had 1 knockout. All in round number 3. Will we see a knockout or tap out in round number 3 as well? Haven't had a submission yet, though.
Push kick there to the body.
Both fighters kind of taking their time, keeping their distance, trying to slowly engage one another. A bit surprising to see this type of pace and tempo from Calvin Kattar.
Just over 3.
Again, beautiful Douglas takedown. Again, he scored 1 every round so far.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking.
This Allen going for another gi.
This could be trouble.
This could be a lot of trouble in the guillotine, and especially in this position. This is not where Kattar was. This is a very bad spot for Kattar to be. He's in a lethal spot with Arnold Allen, but again, another Von Flue choke counter. This could be very detrimental to Arnold Allen's hopes to try to win this fight. Will this be it for Arnold Allen? Can Allen escape? And he's going to step out just in the nick of time, I believe. Yes, he does indeed.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hip and get back to your feet.
Exactly. I have to agree with everything Gator Premier just said there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been
This has been a really solid fight between the two. The uppercut, oh, he's caught Cater. He dropped Cater momentarily. Arnold Allen. 35 seconds. Already about to see a knockout stoppage, but Cater kicking him off to get back to his feet. Allen is trying to leave nothing to the judges, and I can't blame him. 15 seconds remain in this fight. We have seen walk-off knockouts before. Will this be the same? 2-1-0. We're going to the second judge's decision of the night in 3 fights. I have to believe that Arnold Allen has won this fight 29-28.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Arnold Almighty.
Congrats to Arnold Allen on winning this fight. He is now 2-3 in the UFC. He puts Calvin Kattar to 1-4. Not a good look for Calvin Kattar right now. Not a good run so far. But folks, we're going to our next fight tonight, which is going to be in the women's short division, as the 5-6 Felice Herrig will take on the 2-4 Tatiana Suarez. This fight is up next.
All right, coming up next is the UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup.
Go click that. Let's get it going. Come on, here we go. Yves Levine, the official for this fight. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight.
All right, so here we go with round
Herrig in the blue, Suarez in the black, already immediately kick off with a kick to the face, a flying kick at that, a flying roundhouse. No love here, all straight disrespect. That's how we kick off the first 20 seconds. Let me actually update the records and stuff from last fight.
leg kick, check nicely.
Arnold Allen put out a huge win. Well, it has to be an upset victory.
Engage in the clinch here early on, and you know she can go for days. She can do this for 15-25 minutes if needed.
She can do this on fantastic takedown land.
Beautiful takedown from Tatiana Suarez. Just not looking good for Felice Herrig. Can I go for an arm triangle, maybe?
And you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
The 4th fight of 11 so far. North South is now going side control.
North South chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the North South choke is very difficult because everybody is so well versed in submission defense now.
Right.
But if done the correct way, it can happen. But you hit that North South choke, hope that your opponent turns to their knees so that you can run to the back, try to get your hooks in, or you can attack guillotine when they go to their knees.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving.
I mean, Tatiana Suarez now is just a complete beast, just dominating with her wrestling. It's definitely thrown Felice Herrig off, and Herrig has been trying to throw counter punches. But Herrig finally getting to a semi-dominant position here, and she's off on the side. Well, now she's in side control. Well done.
Meant to land, and every punch is meant to start a finish.
And now a counter from Suarez. This is a great wrestling and the judo type of fight right now we're seeing. This is quite surprising, honestly. The wrestling, the transitions, the counters, it's counter wrestling. It's been absolutely great to watch. Herrig finally may have caught. Did they break it? They break it. Wow, okay. Suarez was thinking she was going to out-wrestle Herrig the entire time, but Herrig saying not today. She found a counter, and she kept countering everything after that from Suarez. Any transition that she was trying to do, or trying to move into pass, could not get it done. Double leg takedown gets stuffed by Herrig now. But that uppercut caught Herrig off guard real quick. Not good for Herrig. I think that one even stunned Tatiana a little bit. She couldn't believe what she just saw. Herrig took her best uppercut and laughed it off and got right back up. She was trying to go for the guillotine, walking off on the wall. That's crazy. And that is it for an epic round number 1. This is epic as it's going to get, my goodness. Round 2 struggling for the same thing, but she missed this time. Ultimate strike now, knees to the body from Suarez. Trying for a takedown, not going to happen, gets stuffed again. clearly what Herrick's coach were telling her. Oh no, she caught it with the guillotine, she caught it. But is it locked in? Now it's locked in. Not good for Felice Herrig, a very disastrous place. Felice Herrig trying to step off the back, going for a Von Flue choke. This is not good. If you're Tatiana Suarez, this is like a disaster, danger zone. We've talked about this submission, putting people away before. Can Suarez find a way out of this? But Suarez, she's out. Stop the fight. Von Flue choke, submission victory in the early round number 2. Felice Herrig submission win tonight.
Finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't
necessarily. Herrig walking up like that was the plan the whole time, and she's got to be feeling good. She was the one who initiated the takedown. Suarez counted into the guillotine, and ultimately ended up paying for it right there when Herrig transitioned her body as is being choked. Left side adjusted a little bit as she moved to side control to apply the Von Flue choke to choke out Tatiana Suarez. Congrats to Felice Herrig on winning this fight in round number 2. She's now 6-6 in the UFC. She puts Tatiana Suarez at 2-5 as we go on for the next fight of the night. Alrighty, and our next fight will be in the men's fight division as the 3-4 Henry Cejudo takes on the 1-5 Alex Perez. This fight up next. Men's flyweight division. Then our big guy Dan Mergley out of the rough for this fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some
Henry Cejudo will be in the blue. Alex Perez will be in the green. Cejudo knows, if he becomes 4-4, he'll be at 500. So he'll be in contention to try to fight a top 5 ranked challenger. That there hasn't really been many new challenges in this division. They're needing hungry challenge. So if Cejudo can put away Perez, he's going to feel good and confident that his next fight could be a potential fight that'll, push him into a top 5 ranking. Which is exactly what Cejudo needs if he wants to try to start pursuing any title hopes. His first guy got to get through Alex Perez.
I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
We had a pretty dope fight card, I want to say, for this show, for like the next couple shows coming out. Like, realistically, I was like, this is it. Like, we're gonna rock and roll. By the way, folks, Tatiana Suarez is now 2-5.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Cejudo, Perez, perfect.
Oh man, this guy kicks like a mule.
Try to make sure I make it even better. Oh my, the slamming down Alex Perez. The Olympic wrestler Henry Cejudo. Ooh, try to put him maybe to a amount of crucifix. It's not going to work. Well done by Perez, trying to block any type of transition or sets that Alex Perez might be trying to do. Sorry, that Henry Cejudo might be trying to do. Oh, he almost had the Kimura.
He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Good movement by him here.
Good movement, though.
Very well on the ground.
Step for step, he's staying
my
with
throat.
his opponent in every transition.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over. These guys
Should we go for the... okay. That's actually very unique. I don't think I've ever seen that. It must be like a Henry Cejudo exclusive.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Cejudo's attempting to pass.
He's trying to go for like crucifix quite a bit, but Perez is not letting it happen. Actually, very impressed with the awareness that Perez has for that specific move. This isn't good though. This isn't good though. Oh, maybe not. He was able to get transition right back to half. Now back to side.
Get 1-3 and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get a arm free.
Cejudo is like hemming away at his face. My God.
Blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, so he sort of turtled up here.
You know, for Tito Ortiz, this was like the dominance right here. Okay, what's up, dude? What is the main event of tonight? The main event tonight sees Brock Lesnar taking on Cyril Gane in a heavyweight collision, good sir. How have you been, Chike? Got round number 2 of this flyweight division fight. Round number 1 to me, I want to say has to go to Henry Cejudo, even though Alex Perez had some great defense on the ground. It's just that Cejudo had much more control of the fight in round number 1.
Because they don't see.
That's it, folks. My goal is to try to incorporate UFC, FIFA, and Apex all together. I do know this weekend I do want to stream Apex quite a bit. Wait, Brock is in the universe mode? Yes, sir. Brock is in the universe mode. Brock Lesnar headlines tonight. The 3-3 Brock Lesnar takes on the 1-1 Cyril Gane in a heavyweight division collision. Epic main event for UFC Underground 12. And that leg, though, that leg may have... Oh my God, that leg is snapped. I mean, you heard the crack, folks. That something in Cejudo's leg did not go right. It was that check leg kick. Something just did not feel right about that kick. You can tell. It was the crackling of the bone. When did he come? He's been in here for about a couple months now. I think like maybe August of 2021, I want to say. About that time, he came with a big fighter update. It was easily overlooked if you didn't like really pay attention to like the complete patch notes. Like, and they were, that thing was like a massive like book basically. Was Perez now going for the guillotine? Not a very good position to be in. Cejudo could be getting put to sleep. This is not good for Henry Cejudo. This guillotine's been locked in. But wait, though, trying to counter with the Von Flute choke. This choke has won people multiple championships. I've said it time and time again. It's a very lethal choke. This is not good for Alex Perez. Can he get out of this? And he does not want to repeat the same fate that beholded Tatiana Suarez in the last fight. Well done by Alex Perez to get out of that. But you got to think too, if this fight does go back on the stamp, you have to think that the target has to be Cejudo's lead leg. You've done enough damage by checking it and targeting it for the past 2 rounds. Well, past round and change. I think round number 3, that would be the strategy for Alex Perez. He's hemming away at the body. My God, there's a lot of body shots. And, you know, this will play dividends at round number 3 into those later rounds where breathing becomes even harder now. Like, it becomes painful with every breath. And that is it for round number 2. We're going to round number 3 of this flyweight division fight, folks. Nice head kick. Let's get to the body. Oh. Okay, got hit with the uppercut. So yeah, do be prepared to see a little bit more of Apex this weekend, possibly.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Cejudo gets caught with that punch.
Look at him drive his shin.
This has just not gone well for them. My God. Was that supposed to be like a high impact move to where that like did he dropped on his head on the way down? What happened there?
Right punches there. Oh, nice combination there by Cejudo.
Now we're seeing a lot of snap. This is something we didn't really see in the first 2 rounds.
Lands a big elbow there.
Yeah, I don't even know where this came from. Oh, if that uppercut would hit, it would have knocked him out cold. He had it cocked all the way back. He was ready to just... Oh. This is an interesting side headlock here, but... I'm not seeing... And again, yeah, he could transition to an arm triangle. Now he's got the arm triangle. But can... Alex Perez got to hang it. Like I said, Cejudo has not been able to fight himself out on the opposite side of where he just was. If he can do it, then he's got a good hope trying to apply more pressure. Now he's finally done it, but he hasn't clinched up properly. But it's not going to matter either way. Perez gets out.
Body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine.
Good God, Henry Cejudo. Good Lord, just pounding away on Alex Perez's face.
doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
I mean, yeah, the entire like lower abdominal region, and this poor guy's face has been punched in like he's like mashed potato or something.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
I think these guys are fatigued with as much wrestling as they have done. Still targeting to get down. My God, talk about consistency and determination to work the plan.
Cejudo's right back to the full mount here. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Oh, he gave the this is not good. Honestly, as long as he doesn't give up the... There we go. It's a smart from Perez. Perez done a really great job trying to just hang in there in this fight. He can't give up to Kimura. Oh, he gave it to Kimura. Now it's just the armbar. With 10, 7, 6 seconds left. Are we looking at a finish? Is it over? It doesn't matter. Wait. Did he tap? Did he tap?
Absolutely incredible submission victory for him here late in the fight, and that can be hard.
But what did that count? Wait, did that count? The horn blew about after this man tapped out, or before the man tapped out. Can we see?
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Are we going to a decision, or?
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar. Henry, the Messenger, Cejudo.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the
I understand that the ruling is if an opponent cannot get up after the sound of the horn, that is going to be counted as a stop. Wait, no, it's a decision. It is a decision victory. Okay. So I thought they gave it to him. So I would have been a little bit confused on why they gave it to him, because he tapped out. Well, he couldn't even tap out first. The arm got to get something in the socket got pulled out. So the horn had sounded, and then he tapped out after that, which means Cejudo held on to the submission way too long. Yeah, he did tap. I'm firmly agreeing with you on that one, Chike. He did tap, but it was after the sound of the final round, which is where it comes into question if that actually counted as a valuable submission, because once that horn sounds and that third round was over, it was supposed to go to a judge's decision. We were not told what the judge's decision was. It's a bit of controversy. They're saying it ended in a decision victory for Henry Cejudo, but then the judges, Bruce Buffer, had announced it as a submission victory. That means a definitive stoppage was made, which was incorrect. It went the full 15 minutes. He tapped out after the 15 minutes were over. I'm just a little bit confused on if he didn't tap out, would that fight have gone to Henry Cejudo in those 3 rounds? So that is the only question mark that I have. I mean, either way, congrats to Henry Cejudo. He's 4-4 in the UFC. He puts Alex Perez to 1-6 after some controversy here, but nonetheless, it wouldn't be our UFC Universe mode without some controversy. This next fight, welterweight division. The 3-4 Leon Edwards takes on the 1-2 Ben Askren. Somehow Askren has a win. I don't know how, but he's managed it somehow. So now we've got Edwards and Askren. Something I never thought I'd actually ever book. So update these records and rankings real quick. So it's a bit confusing. I wasn't that much about that last fight. Alright, the way, boom, boom. I really can't wait for our top. Are these two new or have been here before? Yeah, both fighters have been here before. Leon Edwards comes in with a 3-4. He's got 3 wins, 4 losses. Oh my God! The power of Leon Edwards cannot be underestimated. Ben Askren, we all know, is the human punching bag. Just ask Jake Paul. God, that's a nasty front kick. I'm kind of questioning if I really should have put this fight together now.
Blocks the shot.
Okay, yeah, no. Oh!
He's out! He's done! Oh my goodness, what a fight. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really
Maybe I shouldn't have made this fight happen.
For him, but for the winner, this is certainly...
I don't show it again. Oh my God, he just... Good.
He's going to enjoy
Oh.
watching this one back. Let's take
His
a
whole
look at the
neck
replay
just
of the
snapped by.
knockout.
That gave him probably like a tier 3 concussion.
Right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet.
Here we go inside the octagon for the
Damn.
official decision to Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes.
Like, damn.
15 seconds of the very first round.
That man just got absolutely steamrolled. His nickname is Lucky. What he did to that man wasn't lucky. He just died. Damn near he just died. You're right. I mean, just that I can even that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you shut a person.
Leon Edwards, everybody 4-4 in the UFC, puts Ben Askren to 1-3. That was Ben Askren's like day in the sunshine, if you will. Good God. Next up, folks, will be in the light heavyweight division as the 1 and 2 Alexander Rakic takes on the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the 7-9 Anthony Johnson. The light heavyweight division. Referee is Yves Levine. Fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's
Both guys
radars
touch
for
gloves.
some time.
Alexander Rakic in the red, Anthony Johnson, former champ, in the blue.
Boxing matches tonight or what?
They've now got to update the welterweights because like the quickest finish I think we've had in like millenniums at this point.
This is a close fight on paper and also in every performance we have seen.
Like I couldn't even have time to like
The mirror image of each
plan to put my thing on their roster. Oh,
Effective strike there by Johnson. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC.
I'm trying to like
Those shots coming
keep my head up just in case we have another knockout.
incoming strikes.
Kind of concerned now. Yeah, it's Ben Askren 1-3, Leon Edwards. Excuse me. Wow. Leon Edwards is now 4-4. Like Rakic would love nothing more than to beat a former champion, put Anthony Johnson at 7-10. Well, he gets a victory to go 500. Let's say Joshua, I meant Johnson. It's a decent little upcut. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but that spinning back heel roundhouse kick was effective.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
When did these two arrive? And I meant these two from before. Yes. So
Nice punch.
these two from before this match. Alexander Rakic arrived on the scene. I'm trying to remember, like, I've got something like 40, almost 50 for fight nights. Anthony Josh has been around in our series at least. It's UFC. He was the.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
I think he was the second ever UFC
Right hand there.
light heavyweight champion we've ever had in this series, and that was in UFC 2. Ever since then, Anthony Johnson has not
Blocks the shot.
kind of been in the same form. He had a great run as UFC light heavyweight champion. After that, it's kind of been falling off the wheels gradually for Johnson. He's been trying to find that mojo that once had him as a world champion.
Nice hook by him there.
And you know, for Rakic making his debut in UFC 4 about 3-4 months ago, he hasn't necessarily been on fire, but he's been effective. That 1-2 record, he's had some tough opposition. He's been here for a little while, but he's trying to go 500, and we all know how difficult that is in this universe mode. I firmly believe iron sharpens iron, and that's what we're seeing in fights like this. You know, Underground is meant for guys who have a losing record to try and turn it around little by little. We've seen that with the likes of Rose Namajunas, who's like 2-7 or 2-8. And she's made her climb to stardom. Another great example would be Joanna Jacek. She's climbed all the way from having like 9 losses with like 1 win. So you look at Jacek, those 2 stories alone have been absolutely insane. Like at Dino Cormier's another one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Round number 2. Both guys touch gloves. Both guys showing that respect level. You gotta love to see it, man.
Left hand.
Good Lord, what a shot.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
You really have to check those low leg kicks. It's no joke.
He's throwing every part of himself.
Again, after kicking the leg so many times, he's finally kind of iced up the leg. He's frozen it with how many times it's been beaten down. This is not good for Johnson. He's allowed too many inside leg kicks, and he hasn't been checking them. Especially those calf kicks, man. Though they will end the fight quicker than people realize. Just ask Conor McGregor when he fought Mark Duplessis. Our next pay-per-view will be UFC 271. My goal is to have that by the end of the month. And then for my wrestling fans, I run a professional wrestling company, Urban Pro Wrestling. Our first show in Florida is going to be April 30th. April 30th, UPW, Urban Pro Wrestling makes its debut. Our first show, come see it in Florida. We're soon going to be revealing a location, a website, and a bunch more. We're building the website as we speak, trying to make sure it's completely fluid for everyone. We've got a lot of great things happening that's a work in progress. And I'm just really excited and I cannot wait to be able to have... Why is my TV trying to go off? To be able to have this first show. We've got a great roster. If you guys have been keeping up with the Urban Pro Wrestling YouTube channel, I even have it at on the link to that on the channels tab. You can go take a look at that and see what I'm doing over there. There's a lot of things. Super excited. If you do like the content I do on here, you're gonna love my creative vision that I have for the show, and I think you guys are gonna absolutely enjoy it. Oh, again, that leg getting completely messed up for the third time. Front kick. Yeah, we very rarely have seen technical knockouts. Oh, and again, that leg is getting mushed up for Johnson. I don't know how much more I can take. Wait, but that same inch leg finally has knocked down Rockets temporarily. Punch coming, it's blocked. And just misses with that big. He's lucky he missed that overhand right. Rockets would have been asleep.
That's a big strike right there.
I can't tell if that kick got checked again. Oh, that one didn't. A beautiful gi. He caught him as one for the takedown. Not good for Johnson. 5 seconds left in round number 2. The Von Flue choke. That's it. And he's got to let it go. We're going to the third and final round of this light heavyweight division fight. Saved by the bell. Dude, you kidding me? He's just completely saved.
We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace. But
these fighters can't keep up this type of aggression. You kidding me? These guys have gone absolutely AWOL in this fight. Now, people are super excited for our main event. They're super excited for the co-main event. That's going to be featuring Israel Adesanya taking on Khamzat Chimaev. That fight is next. Not next, but it's going to be up after the next 2 fights. So our main event and co-main event are very strong on this card. I try to make very strong cards overall for the next couple of weeks. Oh, that was a very weak spinning kick. I'm not going to lie. That was the way he tried to come up with a roundhouse just didn't really work out as well as I thought it was. Probably as powerful as I thought it was. When it comes to stand-up, you don't want to do it, man. Did they knock him silly? That's what it looks like. Oh, the leg again. Oh. Oh yeah, this has been that leg. You can tell it's swelling up like a bowling ball, you know, and it's not something that it's not something you want to see. It's getting really messed up, and it's getting messed up pretty bad for Johnson.
Going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it.
Well, you're trying to say that Johnson knows he's probably not in a winning position. He has to go for the knockout.
A little single collar tie there. Immediately gets the underhooks.
This is not good. He can't all the underhooks. Finally checked that leg kick, which is very good.
Here, you can even see him limping a little bit.
Both legs are starting to give way now for Alexander Rakic. Oh, that leg finally gave out. And it's given out again. Both legs are hurting him, but now with the way Anthony Johnson just fell, this is not looking very good for Alexander Rakic.
Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked.
Oh gosh, again. Oh god. We had the same reaction.
Somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
You got to think, can Johnson hang in there for 45 more seconds? It gave out, but he's still being able to put a little bit of pressure on it. He's just gingerly walking. Whoa! And again, when you check too many leg kicks, when your leg kicks get checked too much, your leg will give out. This is not good for Rakic. He looks hurt. He is hurt.
Final seconds of the fight. Nice straight right lands.
We're going to a decision. This was a brutal war between the two. Although I do think by 29-28, Alexander Rakic wins this fight.
All three judges scored the contest 9-28.
Yep.
For the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
I'm a little bit surprised that they gave Anthony Johnson the win here. I thought it was 29-28 for Alexander Rakic. I thought that Rakic had a way better performance.
Truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate it.
I mean, hey, the judges are the experts, and I'll leave it at that one. I'm just a little bit confused on how they seen Johnson winning this fight. The only time I thought he was winning this fight was in the third round, and that was it. And good call by Chica. You had Johnson winning. It was good one on you, man. Next up in the men's bantamweight division, we will see the 2-4 Pedro Munoz taking on the 6-7 Rob Rogers. This fight's up next. Rogers in the black trunks, Munoz in the yellow.
Really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like
They're calling the trunks gold. It's not true. It's not gold.
They're the best of the best.
What was that? Okay. Trying to make sure I don't miss any important messages either. Let's see, Rakic loss. Although Anthony Johnson is now 8-9 in the UFC. Alexander Rakic 1-2 is kind of updating things as we go. You know how you guys know how I am by now. Also, folks, we're inching closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. I want to say thank you to all you guys for supporting for this long. It's honestly great. And I just hope that we get to 1,000 before the end of the year. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers by 2023. We started this channel in 2017. It's been a slow grind, but it's been a fun grind, and I hope we can get to that 1,000, man. Because that way I can do so much more with this channel, and that would be the ultimate goal for me. And that alone would just be awesome. So we've updated that fight. Let's go to the men's bantamweights. Munoz and Rogers. There we go. Trying to put everything to where it's easily accessible for me is key. Said a lot of people, in my opinion, I even have Pedro Munoz winning this fight. I think that Munoz is going to be just a little bit too much for Rogers to handle. I mean, Rogers has been a mainstay since UFC 2 as well, but I think that we could possibly be looking at the beginning of the end. Oh, whoa, did his leg give out? What happened there? I know it kind of caught him, but I don't think I should have flipped him around like that. That spinning roundhouse kick will do the damage to you, man. Yeah, he tagged the chin quite well. We'll even be seeing the return of Dirk Florin in one of these episodes. Super excited for that.
Nice head kick.
That was nice taking, but it was nasty. Oh!
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
My gosh, this is actually looking to be quite the brutal fight between the two. They're actually staying on the stand-up quite a bit. I thought Munoz, knowing that he had the wrestling advantage, tried to go take it to the ground, but he hasn't done that. It's a bit shocking to see Munoz kind of step away from his comfort zone a little bit.
Back and forth we go. Well, missed on that one.
We're about to go to round number 2, folks, with 3 seconds left in the round. Here we go to round number 2. Both fighters touch gloves. They still show that respect for one another.
Big head kick.
Nice head kick. Ooh, oh! Wait, was it blocked? I did not think the head kick was actually blocked.
Not there.
You're seeing great evasiveness from Rob Rogers.
I hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms
Honestly,
of
when I have the door closed in
combinations.
my room, oh my gosh. It gets so hot in this room. I swear, this room generates so much heat.
Eventually, you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish this fight. Beautiful punch.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
So both fighters being very passive this round. A little bit surprising to see such a standstill fight. Like, we had such a very engaging round in round number one. Oh, nice jumping knee.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here.
Maybe we're finally going to see that pace pick up between the two.
Just misses with the jab there.
There's no give on that leg.
And he connects with the punch.
That was a swift little jab, that 1-2, man. Gosh, that front kick will... Oh, he dropped Rogers temporarily. Rogers trying to fight right back, though. The heart of the Irishman. Sweep the leg, he says. We love that.
Nice kick.
Nasty flying knee.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. A single collar tie.
I'm looking at we're looking for that engaging fight. Like, so we had that one big impact moment in round number 2. Other than that, it's been a very slow-paced round in round number 2. It's something that you would have thought would happen in round number 1. Now we're finally starting to see a lot more action, which is a good thing.
Beautiful body kick.
Working out of that southpaw stance.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh,
ooh.
overhand. Oh, nice connection.
Go to round number 3. Yes, we are.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. He's limping now.
Check that leg kick. I mean, yeah, he checked the leg kick quite on time, too. It's something that I've always felt that, like, if people checked the leg kicks of specifically Israel Adesanya, they'd be able to beat him. I feel like Jan Blachowicz kind of led the charge for that.
Just misses with the right. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really
sorry about that. I had to drink my talking for over like an hour or two directly. It's so complicated. You need as much fluid as you can. Ooh, to keep like your throat from like scratching up.
Man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target.
Head kick.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
There we go. Finally starting to try to, like I said, they're both keeping distance, trying to still strike at the same time, which is well done on both these guys' parts.
Got the right hand up.
Big liver kick.
I thought you were saying that liver kick didn't look like it fully connected, honestly.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Here's one thing I said: the sense of urgency to try to put this fight away has not been there for both these fighters. It's kind of shocking to see that. Like, if I'm the judge, this is kind of a hard one to score, but I do think that Munoz has just barely done enough to look like he's won this fight. There we go, but he has had the more high-impact, more significant strikes, if you will. As soon as that, Rogers falls up with a kick of his own.
Well, it's all pace and pressure.
But I wouldn't count. I think he tripped. I wouldn't count that as a knockdown, though.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Those nice shots, though. They're trying to trade piece for piece, blow for blow. Uh-oh, the leg, that same leg that was checked before. Now looking good for Munoz.
Man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
checked leg kick, if you will. Nice freaking spinning head kick, man. Well done.
He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Trying for a takedown. He gets a single leg. Now he's in side control. I feel like this like been his first takedown of like the night. As I said, it's confusing why he didn't go for this before. Because on the ground, Rogers cannot compete with Pedro Munoz. He just can't. It's super of the opposite style. It's not his style, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long.
10 seconds left in this fight. Will we go into the judges' decision for the 4th time tonight? And we are.
All right, so the fight goes the distance, and the official decision is in. Bruce Buffer
I do think that Munoz does win this fight 30-27.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
Pedro Munoz wins this fight. He is now 3-4 in the UFC. He puts Rob Rogers to 6-8 as we're going to the next fight of the night. The judges have been very active. That's 4 decisions so far in the show. 4. It's wild. Wait, no. 5, technically. 5 decisions. That's, I don't think we've ever had that many before.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Next up, folks, we have what could be another comeback on the rise. If Miesha Tate is able to beat Aspen Ladd here tonight. Miesha Tate, former women's bantamweight champion in our series, the 7-8. Miesha Tate comes on to fight the 6-7 former ranked competitor Aspen Ladd. Both these fights are going to get back to 500. For Tate, it's been a long journey. For Ladd, it's been kind of the same, but a back and forth battle of trying to be consistent for her. Can Miesha Tate put away Aspen Ladd, get to 500, be 8-8, and then try to move up into the rankings in the women's bantamweight division? Will Aspen Ladd stop the miracle run of Miesha Tate?
So both girls landing right out of the chute.
So I actually have to take that last fight.
Take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Nice strike to the midsection, glances.
Alright, Rogers 6-8. And again, it looks like Tate could be on a really good offensive spree.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
The one-time champ's crazy, you know. Tate trying to go back on the road to being a champion. Something that Miesha Tate has not been a champion, folks, since UFC 2. It's been a long time since she's been champ, and she would love to try to climb her way back into that spot. It's going to be very hard for her to do, but if anyone can do it, I do believe that Miesha Tate is the one. But again, and a worthy opponent like Aspen Ladd, Tate has her hands full.
Just missed with the left there.
Another clinch position. Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up.
And you know, if you're Aspen Ladd, you may not actually want to go on the ground with Miesha Tate. You want to try to keep her on the stand-up. You have a better chance of knocking her out than you do tapping her out.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find
beautiful judo hip toss. And in the position, that's a really great position to be in. She's in side control. I think she's trying to go to the side, she's go in the half guard maybe. I don't know if she's contemplating where she's going. It looks like she's having a hard time kind of deciding which direction she wants to go in.
Transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where
Aspen has actually kept Miesha Tate ground. This is very surprising. I thought Tate would have been able to transition already and counter.
Because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing.
I think she's trying to just stay in ground control time, honestly.
So many different ways for her to
Let's see what Ladd's trying to do.
From this position.
as we're going to go to round number 2.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunity.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Round number 2. Here we go. Both fighters touch gloves again.
Can't take many of those.
So for that Spartan kick actually worked. Oh, both exchange on the jab.
She slips that left hand there. Wow, massive uppercut.
Nice head kick.
They continue to exchange.
We've got some nasty exchanges going on, man. I'm telling you. All fight night long. All underground long. It's been crazy. This whole episode.
No problem.
Nice knee to the body.
Great punch landed.
So we are changing up the way we do our pay-per-views. We're going to have a lot of high-ranked fights for now on, about 3 or 4 championships being defended at once, instead of every title defended at once. That way it kind of gives the divisions time to kind of recuperate from a massive blockbuster title change and things of that nature. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that's going to work.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Like, realistically right now, we don't have anyone that can go against Ronda Rousey in the women's bantamweight division. None of the fighters, I don't think. I think she's beaten all of them. Trying to go for that single leg takedown and gets it.
Become a master of the single leg takedown here in MMA, and she got it done there once again.
That she is. I have to give respect where respect is due. A lethal master of the single leg takedown.
So many different techniques to finish. Her opponents can't keep up with her.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good
Tate
use.
is probably Tate. You don't want him in this top mount position. This top
really
position.
damaging from the top position.
It's almost like she's toying with Aspen Ladd.
Tate getting that ground and pound going and landing. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
Wow, Miesha Tate is trying to put the lights out of Aspen Ladd. She was almost successful, it looked like.
Good work from the top here by Tate.
She's hemming on the face. This is not good for Ladd.
Gives up her back here.
She can't. Oh, she allows herself to be flattened out.
She's gonna have to work hard defensively to prevent the
Well,
finish.
she's got to protect her neck.
She can't allow the.
On her back. We'll see if she can set
Did
up
she
that
allow
rear naked
the
choke.
choke? She's allowing the guillotine.
Now it's starting to slip under the neck.
This is not good for Aspen Ladd. This is not good at all. Catching on for 35 more seconds would be the question that Aspen. Oh, she's got to turn on. The guillotine's been locked in. It's almost like a Riddick. She taps out. She taps out. Miesha Tate chokes out Aspen Ladd, and she is now 500 once again. The UFC, something she has not been in a very long time. She found the stride. She's found the confidence. She's found the rhythm, and Miesha Tate is 500 once again for the first time in over 2 or 3 years, ladies and gentlemen.
With all those takedowns. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Miesha Tate, 8-8. Aspen Ladd, 6-8.
At 4 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Miesha Tate.
Congrats to Miesha Tate on winning this fight. She's now 8-8 in the UFC. We're going to the next fight of the night. Next up, folks, and what would be a dream fight for many that real fans want to see in real life. In the middleweight division, we're about to see the 5 and 6 Israel Adesanya. That's right, 5 and 6. I said it right. Israel Adesanya's Hill will take on the 2 and 3 Khamzat Chimaev. This fight happens right here, right now, and then after this, folks, it is going to be the main event everyone wants to see. Brock Lesnar versus Cyril Gane. That'll be our main event. As you know, our main events are going to be 3 rounds as well because this is an underground episode. Underground episode main events will always be 3 rounds.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-armed as they come. They both
Wait, Israel Adesanya in the white, Khamzat Chimaev in the yellow.
They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Yeah, a dream fight happening right here tonight in the co-main event. That's what we do, folks. We deliver fantastic fights.
All right, single collar
See
tie now.
middleweights, booms, updating the records and rankings as we speak.
Huge right hand.
And updating who won and lost in my fight card.
He loaded
awesome. Excellent.
Misses with that punch. Well, just exhausting.
We have definitely had an eventful stream, that's for certain. Especially with the fights, man. They've been absolutely golden. I feel if this fight goes to the ground, it's Chimaev's win. As long as this fight stays on the stand-up, I think this goes to Israel Adesanya. One of these guys will be 500, the other one will have yet another setback. And for Adesanya, he's had a couple setbacks in his in this universe mode, so he really can't afford another one.
Last Stylebender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a
I aim and fire. That is a good one. I like that. Beautiful takedown with some authority on that one. But look at this. Adesanya gets right back up.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like
I actually really like the fact that it's like a small cube now. It's so much more compact, and I really like that a lot. They just like drop a fridge up there? Oh my god. Good lord. Just dump. I'm like, oh. The neighbors upstairs, man, they'd be dropping everything. Oh, the leg. Again, we talked about those kicks, man. That is like the key to victory for Adesanya. And now Chimaev is learning that the hard way.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Oh, big left hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
That's what we're seeing here from Adesanya. It's been very impressive, I will say that much.
Beautiful.
I think Chimaev is now going to try to start checking those leg kicks after it's done significant damage to him. As Israel goes for another leg kick, man.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Going to round number 2. You know, round number 1 was actually very eventful, very effective, very powerful. Oh, kick to the face. Oh, I thought he was going to drop him. I thought that would have dropped him. I really did. He looked wobbly. He looked like he was on Dream Street for a little bit, and then to come back and eat that kick right to the face, that was just a different animal right there, man.
How good is his takedown defense? Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Adesanya. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Inches right there.
Great job.
Take him down. Nice takedown from Chimaev. And this is where Chimaev has to take control of this fight.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Nice hammer fist.
That's a hip escape will not apply. That it very much so is.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he.
I'm surprised that Adesanya has actually been able to kind of hold his own on the ground. Something that we don't see in real life, so we don't really know what Adesanya can bring to the table in that regard.
An uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai punch.
Wow.
Oh, and he
So I'm more so kind of like shocked at what we're seeing.
I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Because what I see in real life is that if this stays on like a wrestling aspect, I do think Adesanya would get dominated by Chimaev. If it stays on a stand-up aspect, I don't think Chimaev has a shot. Like, that is my real life opinion.
The way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Again, he's looking for that.
Again, it's getting a little bit slow, but it's also getting a little bit calm too in this fight. That's not what I was expecting. So it was the calm before the storm, you know?
Some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, That's 2 pieces of
You know,
chicken.
Cormier is trying to really
Biscuit,
give
finish him off with the
Adesanya
uppercut.
some
That is your
tips here
soda.
with this
I mean,
food.
come on,
That
man,
kind of
let
makes me
this
kind
guy
of
have a
hungry.
little thing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah,
Look
doesn't sound
at
too
those
bad right
lemons.
now.
Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Alrighty.
Here
Fight.
we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well done to block that powerful kick to the body. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight.
Oh, caught him in the back of the head. Oh my god.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice.
Spinning back fist is finally kind of... he dropped Chimaev! Chimaev, I believe, has been dropped
Back to the feet.
for the third time, maybe. We know he's been choked out, but I don't really remember him really being knocked out. I know he's been dropped a couple times, but like, I think it was like the third time.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now he's
You know,
got the
Chimaev
Muay
being
Thai
taken
throw.
into deep waters.
And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Whoa, what an uppercut! Adesanya trying to end this fight, and this is not looking good for Chimaev. He's going for the armbar now. This could be a very bad spot to be in if you are Israel Adesanya. Adesanya trying to break the hole with a slam right down to the mat. So what strength from Adesanya.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
From the bottom here, you got to think Chimaev has got to throw out something right now. It's been a very back and forth fight between the two throughout the 3 rounds. Right now, Adesanya is trying to run away in round number 3 with the win potentially.
Pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how
It's been absolutely amazing to watch throughout this fight.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
We have a minute left in this fight, and it's been a very fun 3 rounds in our co-main event. Oh, the simple jab and surprise knockout. He knocks out Chimaev. Israel Adesanya, finally 500 in the UFC, something he hasn't been, I don't think, ever, but he's finally going to be able to call himself 500. He is 6-6 in the UFC. He puts Khamzat Chimaev to 2-4. What a co-main event, a knockout in round number 3. It was the hook, folks. It was the hook that got him the win. And folks, don't go to folks. Our main event, Lesnar versus Gane, is next. Congrats to Israel Adesanya, 6-6 in the UFC, puts Khamzat Chimaev to 2-4. It is main event time. Here we freaking go.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Here we go, main event time. Oh my god, he got killed by a jab. I don't know what the rest of it is. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game has some surprising knockouts. And that was one of them, the simple hook. Knocked him out. But folks, it is the main event, 3-round main event in the heavyweight division. The 3-3 Brock Lesnar takes on the 1-1 Cyril Gane. Here we go. Lesnar in the red, Gane in the blue.
The highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Stuffs the takedown.
Oh, that's what makes you update the middleweights, because I did not do that yet.
Good punch land.
Adesanya with the win. Chimaev with the
Right
loss.
hand on point. And there's another takedown attempt. Oh, man. Snap to stay back with the uppercut.
You can see him throw his entire body into that uppercut.
Takedown defense holds
Perfect.
up.
Awesome.
Well, if
So
you're gonna
we
leave
don't
your
have
body
one
wide
more
open, you're
fight
gonna
to
pay the price, and he
update.
certainly did there.
After that, I'll be
All right, so
golden.
now we're on the
You got Brock Lesnar. I don't know. I kind of have Cyril Gane, but I could be mistaken.
Well, there are a few things more.
Gane is also a really good wrestler, so is Lesnar. I think this is kind of a mixed dream fight that we're seeing, and that was the goal of this fight. An arm triangle, potentially. Yep, you can see him trying to do it. Not really the best place yet. That arm triangle is trying to be positioned in. This is not good for Cyril Gane. This is not good at all. This is horrible. Brock Lesnar did not quit WWE. I just had him in both games. But Lesnar trying to choke out. It's over. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. First round submission. He put him to sleep. For God's sakes, Lesnar chokes out Cyril Gane in less than 3 minutes of round number 1. Brock Lesnar victorious here tonight in the main event of Underground. Lesnar 4-3 in the UFC. He puts Cyril Gane to 1-2. A shocking victory here tonight.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission.
I am stunned, ladies and gentlemen.
Decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
To update the records real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano's going to stop this contest.
Lights out first round. Yeah, it's...
With a winner by submission.
I don't know how. Congrats to Brock Lesnar. He is now 4-3 in the UFC. He puts Cyril Gane to 1-1. With that being said, folks, we have one more part to this show, and that is the awards, and then we are all good to go. But here we go, the awards, and we'll call it there for an episode. What a stream. Great to be back for another one. Performance Night submission, I definitely agree, has to go to Brock Lesnar. Fight of the night has to go, in my opinion. Fight of the night should have gone to Mark Jacasey and Michael Chandler, and then Performance Night KO. Well, I think we only had 1 KO, right? Yeah, we had 2 KOs, but it really should have gone to Jessica I. Now the freaky submits. Yeah, really. But with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I will hope to have a premiere video tomorrow for WWE 2006, the Gem Universe mod that we're doing, and then hopefully I can stream Apex Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to BVTV Gaming, and we will see you next time, everybody. Stay off the hook.